Welcome everyone. Welcome to this Kongsi idea sections. Before I start, I will start with the opening words. Maybe you can find a place to sit down and comfortably and listen to the words. The well-being of a community working together will be greater. When the less the individual claims for himself, the proceeds of his work, for instance, the more of these proceeds he makes over to his fellow workers, the more his own needs are satisfied. Not out of his own work, but out of the work done by others. Okay, welcome everyone. Before I start, I would like to know where are you guys from? Is it from any other countries? As usual, today we have our Indonesian friends to come to share with this, to listen to our these sessions. So it's very welcome everyone for our first Kongsi idea in 2026. So before I start, I would like to invite Vivian to come out and share about how to go to the interpretation room, because they will be listened to in another room in the Indonesian language. So I would like to invite Vivian.
Yes. Yes, Joy. Hello, Joy.
Yes, yeah, you can show them how to go to the Indo. Yeah.
Cara menggunakan interpretation room untuk memilih terjemahan bahasa Indonesia, klik tanda yang ada di bawah itu, tanda titik-titik 3 atau tombol interpretation berlogo bola dunia pada layar. Kemudian pilih bahasa Indonesia. Dengan mengaktifkan fitur ini akan memutar suara dari penerjemah secara bersamaan. Tekan mute original audio, kemudian akhiri dengan menekan done. Seperti itu cara menggunakan interpretation dalam bahasa Indonesia ya Bapak Ibu. Apakah bisa dimengerti?
Thank you. Yeah. So welcome everyone. So before that, I would like to know that whether you guys know what is Kongsi Co-op. So if you know about us, you can give a 1 to us to let us know that we are old friends, or you are new to us, you can just show the 0 there, and then then we are having a new friends. So before I start my sessions, I would like to inform you guys this session will be live stream to the YouTube. Okay. So for this today, for our Kongsi Co-ops, the registered name is Koperasi Kongsi Selangor Berhad. So we are a consumer cooperative. So it's formed by a few of us without knowing much about how complicated the co-op is and how massive the document it is that needed. So we are doing this. We actually doing this by we aspire to co-create a community that is both human and environmental centric through revitalizing the spirit and culture of community and sustainable living. So for this, for co-op, just a brief history about it. This is a very first successful co-op that's done by back then 1844 at Rochdale. So during that time, because of the industrializations, so a lot of the things have changed. So the agriculture, a lot of people joined to become workers, and then the quality has changed as well. So during that time, they actually face a problem, food safety as well. So they have a problem with getting the good quality food, especially for flour, sugar, butter, and oats. During that time, their milk is watered down, and then flour actually mixed with sawdust. So in order to get a quality food, for about 28 of the workers, they are found together to set up a cooperative shop just to provide a quality products to the community at a fair price. So after this, actually, these are example of the consumer co-op that's still running out here nowadays. So the Hansalim is actually at the South Korea. So Hansalim means save all living things. So for them, also formed by a few people like looking for the quality food. During that time, they actually face a problem with the global fair trade, free trade. So in order to protect the organic agriculture, their local produce, they actually form together so that they can continue to provide their own quality food. So for them, there are actually a lot of consumers and producers. So for them, they have this core approach for their co-op is to let the producer take responsibility for sustaining the consumer's life and the consumer for sustaining the producer's livelihood. So this is the cooperative between the consumers and the producer. So until now, actually, until now they have already like 890,000 of the members and about 3,579 producers up to 2023. So this is the program. And also there's another example in Taiwan. This Homemakers Union Consumer Co-ops. It's initially formed by a group of mothers actually looking for food safety as well. It was back then 1993. So that time they're having this cadmium contaminated rice. So this group of mothers that quite a group together as to get a quality food supply as well. So, and for this, they actually have another successful about the GMO labeling, meaning that if the food is GMO, they have to label. This is what their movement have done for the consumers' needs. So this is what we mean. So today, since after the pesticide has come out to the country, like the invention of the pesticide or chemical. So the chemical actually is like heavily used in the agriculture. So I think it's very honored to have Yulie to share about her experience in this farm. I think she's the right person to as a spokesperson that she has gone through the meaning that from the changing of the chemical use in the farm until now, when come to her hands, actually she's tried to like change it back to chemical free. So when she take over the farmland, she's take a very unconventional path, which means that a lot of times, right, when the chemically used agriculture lands, they want to convert to the chemical free. They have this reaching time, which called the conversion time, that they will partially use chemical for their farming. But for her, she took a very unusual steps that she, to me, is like a jump. So she's totally stop all the chemical and she start to use Eco-Enzyme. So I would like to ask that in the floor, whether is any one of you like know about Eco-Enzyme? So if you know, you can just show us one and then see where, and if this is the first time of you hearing Eco-Enzyme, you can put 0 there. Yeah. So for this Eco-Enzyme, actually, there are a lot of use, but for her, she used it in her farm. So she's actually after, it's about 6 months after she gets into knowing about Eco-Enzyme, she straight away start to use it in her farm. So I did. There are still some people don't know what is Eco-Enzyme. Maybe during the time Yulie can share about what is Eco-Enzyme. Actually, it's made from the garbage. Sometimes we call it garbage enzyme. So it's from the things that we don't want to waste. Then we turn it into something very useful for our daily life, even to our environment. So let's welcome Yulie to share her experience, her journey, and her practical way to use in the organic farm. So welcome, Yulie. The floor is you.
Hello, Soy. Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me this evening on this Zoom room. Hello, everyone. Again, I'm Yuli from Bali, Indonesia. And yeah, I would like to share my experience here with my rice field, which I have been treating it only with Eco-Enzyme. So everything based on Eco-Enzyme. So I'm gonna share my PPT, yeah? Everyone can see my screen?
Yes, can.
Okay, and everyone can hear my voice? Is it clear enough?
Yes, very good.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So, I would like to have a little story or tell you a little story how I take care of this rice paddy or rice field. That when I knew Eco-Enzyme in 2019, at the end of 2019, that I heard at the time after I made quite a lot that this is good for the rice field. And straight away in my head, I only thinking about my father rice field. And then after I harvest the Eco-Enzyme, I started to talk with my father because my father actually got few pieces of land or rice field in the village, which is I came from the west of Bali, and where rice field is still, I can say it's a huge area of rice field. And I'm so glad that I came from a small or tiny little village in the middle of rice field, and we still have it until right now. So I'm so glad that I was born there and raised there. And then I spoke to my father that he allowed me to practice whatever I wanted to do with Eco-Enzyme in this particularly rice field. So I started without knowing what I could do there at the beginning. Before Dr. Joanne came to Bali and teaching us about Eco-Enzyme for farmer, that I just look in the YouTube or Facebook at the time, and I'm just adding everything with enzyme. I make compost and I just fermented with Eco-Enzyme, and I just add whatever I know. There is no chemical, really. I jump from the chemical, let's say conventional rice field to the Eco-Enzyme. Okay, so what I have in my head at that time, I didn't care about the result at that time. I just wanted to know if I apply or treat the soil of this rice field with Eco-Enzyme, how does it works, So at that time when it was COVID time, I was so glad that I have something to do. Actually, I was bullied by some farmers. I remember they said that I took some job which is very useless, they said. I just laugh and I look at them. You will see how I will manage to raise something or to grow something in this rice field. And you will see, you will love my rice later, I said. And they just laugh at me. By the way, so I started to bring all my Eco-Enzyme, which is from Seminyak, which is Kuta area, in Bali, bring it to my village in my little truck, like that all the time, because I didn't make Eco-Enzyme in the village, so I made it where I live in the city. And then slowly, I just treat my rice paddy or rice field like that. And I was amazed to see how the soil, the soil get very soft quickly. In no time. I was really amazed. Wow, this is very good news, And I started to see some animals in the rice field started to alive there, So that I continue until now. So let's say I started in 2020 and I just average the last one, the rice average, it was maybe 6 months ago. And I let really the rice field dry at the moment. And I started planting some vegetable at the moment. So now I'm gonna show you guys, everyone, how do I treat my rice field with Eco-Enzyme after I know the knowledge from Dr. Joanne when she came to Bali teaching us about Eco-Enzyme for farmer, yeah? So this really, again, no chemical. I use zero chemical. It's only Eco-Enzyme. Okay, so when you see in the screen that this is my rice field. Actually, this is in the front of my house. So I just, every morning I will have my coffee there. You know, when I have even my lunch, I'm sitting there looking at my rice field. It's just so beautiful. And we cut the lumps, the clumps of the rice stalk, you know, like this in the drawing, in the picture, you see. After we average the rice paddy, so this is what we do. We cut with the machine, okay, and we started watering the rice, the rice field. You see, there's some water here. Okay, so this is what I do. I water the rice field, you see, like this one, with water. And then what I do, actually, why do we cut it and leave the water like this? So I fermented all the stalk of the rice and also the wheat, the wild wheat. And then I add some Eco-Enzyme. I spray some Eco-Enzyme or I spread some the waste of Eco-Enzyme, you know. So it's like I fermented the soil, the stalk of the rice, and also the wild weed there in the rice field. And I let it stay like this. You see, this is my Eco-Enzyme, the waste of Eco-Enzyme. Okay, I don't know what you call it, this one in English, but maybe it's called dregs, or we call it ampas Eco-Enzyme, you know, the leftover of the Eco-Enzyme. And nothing, I didn't, I mean, everything that I use here, mostly from this. Okay, at the beginning, how I treat my rice field with this, the leftover of this. And so I throw every side or every part of this rice field with the leftover from Eco-Enzyme, and I let it stay there for another 1 or 2 weeks. Okay, and actually this is the after we have the first, I didn't have all the picture complete, but this is what I do is the energy water that I got the recipe from Dr. Joanne. Okay, this is the energy water. So we spray energy water all the time. I mean, like every 3 days before we plowing the rice field with the tractor. Okay. And this is me, and this is the recipe of the energy water. So if you have 1 liter of Eco-Enzyme, we need 1 kilo of molasses or brown sugar. And so you can add water, 20 to 50 liters of water. And then you mix it well, and then you spray in your rice field like what I do here, like this. Okay. And then we do the plowing after 2 weeks. Okay. And then after, this is already second time of plowing, yeah, guys. I mean, in this picture, you see it's already clean, the rice field. So after the rice field like this, when it's normally in Bali, we 2 times of plowing with the machine. The first one, after we cut the stalk of the rice, and then we put water, and then we do the plowing, and then we wait until 1 or 2 weeks, and then we do another second plowing. So this is what in the hands of my uncle, because he was helping me. This is the compost that I make my own. So this compost is from the cow, and I fermented with the energy water that I got the recipe from Dr. Joanne. And after that, this is actually before we do the second plowing, yeah? And then when it's clean like this, you see, like this, and then my father already started to make the, what you call it, the seed, like you see, this is already the rice field already clean, you know, the wild weed already taken, and this is how the Balinese actually do our rice paddy when it's ready to plant the seed, yeah. And this is how my father do it, and I was there also helping him. And this is the father of the kids also was there helping us planting the seed. It was so much fun doing it together. And so this is actually when I do make the compost. Okay, and I got some young people helping me doing the compost. And they were very happy doing it because it was COVID, and we make a lot of it actually after Eco-Enzyme in the village. I hope one day, if you come to Bali, you can contact me, and then you can visit my village. And yeah, so we can visit the rice field treating with Eco-Enzyme. So this is actually after the rice paddy. Okay, and when you see here, I was very amazed because many people actually what you call it, they were worried that it's gonna be so much wild weed in between the rice paddy. But I tell you, okay, you see there are some, but when you pick it up, because in Bali we still clean everything with the hands, it's because the soil is so soft, it's so easy to take it off this wild weed. Yeah, and you see that the plants of the rice also, it looks very healthy. Really, I was very, very surprised to see this. And here are some, I will show you the video. After 2 weeks, what you call it, the age of the rice plant, after 2 weeks, we started to spray Eco-Enzyme really every, like 2 times a week. So I made my second fermentation, Eco-Enzyme second fermentation with the shell of the eggs. Okay, because I got so much from my ice cream shop. I got an ice cream shop in Bali, and we make also some cookies. So I got so much the shell, the egg of the shell egg to make this. And I was very, very happy because the plant, after we spray this, the rice paddy plants, it's very, very strong at the time. Everyone, others, except mine, when there was some winds or raining, all the plants, when they started to get yellow, you know, the rice paddy, they're all sleeping. Yeah, but mine is standing up. I believe because of this, the second fermentation of Eco-Enzyme with the shell of the egg. I believe that make it the plants very strong. And here is some documentation that every time I come, I pour some eco-enzyme all the time. And this is my boy who loves playing in the rain with the eco-enzyme. And here is the next one when we get the second or the third what you call it, planting of the rice. Yeah. And yeah, how this is how it looks like. You see here, when the rice plant is 17 days, you see it's not that much wild weed. I was very surprised. And here you see that after 40 days, you see how it looks very strong, the plants. And yeah, so this is what I can share with you. And I would like to show you some videos. Hold on. I'm gonna close my sharing now, the screen.
Sister, bagaimana you buat resepi ya F2 dengan kulit telur? Resepi dia.
Yes, I will tell you later when we are done, or I can send my video to Zoe so Zoe can share it with you in Malaysia. Is it
Yes.
okay like that?
Can. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. And yeah, so I'm gonna share. Hold on. Is it okay, my screen?
Yes.
Everyone can see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so this is what we do. We spray the enzyme like this every 3 days or 2 times a week. Just like that. Sometimes it's just the enzyme without any, what you call it? Without any adding anything. And we just spray like that actually. So very simple way of what I do. And then I would like to show it to you all how my rice paddy hold on. Okay, so this is now started to get yellow. And it's just so beautiful. And the rice, the variation of this rice seed is local. It's called mentik susu. And it's so delicious actually. And after my family eating the organic rice, I can say after now more than 4 years that the health of my parents especially, it's just so amazing. They become very healthy because in Bali, we really eat 3 times a day rice. And by eating organic rice like this, it's just so good. Actually, I brought to Malaysia at the time when it's the ACM. And we got only 20 kilos at that time in 1 or maybe 5 minutes already gone. So yeah, so this is what I do in Bali. I'm still doing it, and I'm very glad that knowing Eco-Enzyme. And thank you for all the team in Indonesia, and also Dr. Joanne came to Bali and sharing Eco-Enzyme with us. So Sway, thank you so much. That was my presentation.
Thank you, Yuli. I would like to ask about the harvest. When you first use the Eco-Enzyme, how long you get your harvest?
The average,
Yeah.
it's 3 months in Bali.
So meaning to say once you change to Eco-Enzyme, you already have your harvest. Am I
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
any different with your harvest, the quantity?
Yes. I would like to. My father was actually shocked, but he was also very, what you call it? He said, it's okay. You're practicing your knowledge, he said to me. So normally in that rice field, it's about how many? 30 ara. So 30 ara is how many square meter, Pak Arif? 10 ara 1000. So 3000 ya, 3000 square meter of land. Sorry. And normally my father got 1.4, 1.8, although it was conventional. Because you see my rice field is like a terracing, so it's not really flat. And yeah, maximum he said that before it could be 1.6. But then I changed totally to organic, let's say, to Eco-Enzyme. I got 900 kilos only. 900 kilos only. And then I was not very, I didn't look for the result, but I wanted to know how when we eat this rice, how does it taste, I was more into that, not looking for the how many kilos I wanted now. And then after, when we know that the taste of the rice is so good, so we keep doing it. And the last one, I got 1.3. Not yet reaching that, what you call it, what my father had, but I'm very happy. I'm very happy.
Yeah,
With that
this is
result.
about the organic, so-called we follow the nature. So the nature actually now they only can give you maximums, maybe it's already maximum 1.2 ton. But for the
Yes.
conventional, normally we still pump a lot of things in order to get more and more and more. So this is the problem with the overuse of our land. And then the food, it seems to get more, but the quality is questionable, right?
Yeah.
Because you have your families is running farms or since you were young, so you should have have the experience witnesses how they are changed their maybe their health.
Oh.
They're using the chemical, then now the change, right?
Yes. Yeah, I
How-
can see that the difference. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you share about what you have seen.
Oh yeah, my actually the whole family, because as I said, I raised in that little village, and all the family was doing farmer. I mean, they are farmer in the rice field. And all the time you see the mentality of the farmers in Bali, actually they only look for the result. So they don't care what they put in the soil. Everything that they said, it's good. All those chemical or conventional, let's say, material, they just put it there in the rice field. And I see many of my family members get sick, as we are all knowing that, get all those disease, and since I changed, especially in my family, because I cannot get all of them yet to go to this, let's say, way. but I keep showing to them. I keep showing, and recently, as they see what I'm doing, and also now I told you that I'm leading other farmers in other region, and they are very successful. Actually, I would like to send it. You might be sometimes know that I have your WhatsApp, that this rice paddy treated with eco-enzyme, and they use moringa leaves, they fermented this moringa leaf, and so they use this to spray the rice field, the rice paddy. And it's just amazing with all the compost that they made, with eco-enzyme as well. So this village is not far from Ubud, if anyone know Ubud in Bali. So I have been doing it, sitting next to them, talking with them, supporting them with eco-enzyme as well, So this is what I do, because it's really nice being with the farmer. I really enjoy working together and sitting next to them and talking about what we can do if there is any, let's say, insects attack their rice field. And so recently, there was so much mouse in Bali attacking the rice field. And even in my rice field in the village, what I do actually, as I spray enzyme, I guess, all the time, and you see how clean my rice paddy is. I cut the grass all the time, so it's clean. What I do, I put the leftover of eco-enzyme everywhere. I just put it like that around the rice field. So I guess the smell of this eco-enzyme, the mouse doesn't want to come. So they get away from my rice field, but I'm sorry, they attack others farmers' rice field. I said,
Maybe
you should spray eco-enzyme. I said, take some of my eco-enzyme and spray it in your rice field, So, yeah, so that was the story I can share with you, being a farmer, uh, that the mouse go to their rice field.
so meaning to say that you are using the eco-enzyme in your field. So I remember you shared about with me that you are putting the waste or ampas that you all call it. So around your paddy, right? So this is then the rats, the mouse has get lesser.
Yeah.
You agree with that one? But in order, instead they go to other farm. Right? It's interesting.
Yes, it goes to my uncle's land. So I said, okay, now you need to take my ampas eco-enzyme and do it in your rice, And yeah, well, they didn't want to do it. So what can I do? But I said, I'm sorry, mine didn't eat by the rats, because the rats really eat the rice plant. When the rice started to have the fruit or the flowers, that was the moment the rats come and eat everything. And I was really shocked, actually. And not only I think, I am sure, because we spray eco-enzyme all the time, although they still come to my rice field, is not as much as the neighbor. But after I put the ampas eco-enzyme along the path, along the, around the rice field, that they didn't come back.
So your pest control has settled.
Yes.
There are a few questions coming from the chat group. So I would like to summary before that. I would like to summary a bit. So for your recipes for trading your farmlands, the only recipe is eco-enzyme. So I saw your one of your pictures saying that rajin tuangkan eco-enzyme. So meaning that like, you just pour like very hardly every time there's a chance you just put eco-enzyme only.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So there's one question coming in. I think it's about how to use, right? Here, writing that asking, is it no dilution required? So can you see?
Yes, I can see.
Yeah.
No dilution required. What's it, dilution, actually?
Dilution.
Sorry.
Do you mix with water?
Yes,
you want to
yes.
trade,
We
yeah.
need to mix it with water. Yeah, yes.
Hmm.
We need to mix the enzyme with the water. The more you mix it with water, you see how I said the energy water? So 1 liter of eco-enzyme, 1 kilo of molasses or brown sugar, and 20 to 50 liters of water. So we always mix with water. More water is better.
Hmm. The one is about the energy water. Then how about the normal eco-enzyme? Because for eco-enzyme that we use, we only diluted with the water. So do you use this method?
Yes, I use this
Hmm.
method. I
Just
always add sugar.
okay, with
Molasses.
molasses sugar. So as
Okay.
usual that we trade for our environment, our purify our air or water, normally we just add water without the molasses. Do you do
Yes.
this in your farm? Just water, diluted with water, do you do?
Yes, sometimes yes. Yes.
Okay. I
So
hope Yulie has answered Wen Hui's questions. Then the next one will be that Dr. Asman. It's very interesting of your story, and then they're asking not adding foliar, vitamin, or fertilizer at all. No, you're
No,
not adding anything at all.
no, I add nothing. It's only I made my own plant-based fertilizer, as I said. So I use all those leaves that I heard is good to get away. All the local leaves that I blended and I fermented for a week with Eco-Enzyme. And then I just use that to spray the rice field. So everything is based on the Eco-Enzyme. I always adding Eco-Enzyme and a zero chemical there. Really, no vitamins from the shop. It's everything I made my own. Sometimes even I didn't have time. I just asked the guy to help me, the one who spray. Just get rice. Just get Eco-Enzyme and spray it.
So even for you do compost, right?
Yes.
Even for the compost, you also add the Eco-Enzyme. Am I right?
Yes, because I got the recipe from Dr. Joanne. Yes.
Maybe you can share that how you mix your compost with Eco-Enzyme because more people wish to know.
I didn't have the video, but I can explain to you.
Yes.
I should make it actually the video, so
It's
every
all right.
time that I can share with people, more people can have what you call it, this compost. So what we do that first we must make the what you call it, the mother of the fermentation of Eco-Enzyme. So we must have the what you call it, the soil which is from under the big trees.
Oh, you
Okay.
you do the compost under the big tree. Do you mean that?
No, we make the mother first.
Okay.
Let's say we make a small, like 1 kilogram of soil, which is from the under the big trees. We get the soil from the big trees, around there or around the bamboo trees.
Okay.
And then we add that water energy and also what is the da? Yeah, in English. So we add this from the rice. Hold on, let me try to find what is the da in English. The rice bran. Okay. So we add some rice bran and then the water energy, and we make kind of like balls. And we fermented this for almost a week. And then you will see that when you dry it in the circulation, there's the circulation air in that room, for example, that it has some mushroom comes out from this. And then after you need to crush it. It's quite what you call it, it's quite easy to crush it. And then when you make your own compost, so the first layer is the let's say you use the cow compost, or what you call it, the shit of the cow, and then you put the first layer, and then you add this rice bran,
Mhm.
and then you spray the energy water. And then you spread that mother compost, you know, the one from that I fermented already 1 week. Like a little, what you call it, a little powder, you know. You just spray, no need to that much, just a little bit. And then you add another cow things and add more until it mix like a little mountain there. Okay, so every time you do layer, you do the same things. Spray the water energy, add rice bran, you know, all those things. And then after when it's become like a little hill there, you cover it with the wild fresh grass or any leaves around your area. So it has to be fresh. Yeah. And then you cover your compost there. And you ferment it until, normally I do it for 2 weeks. You just put your hands inside actually that compost. If it's still very hot, then you don't use it. You wait. Because it can be very, very hot. Might be 70 degrees. I don't know. It's super hot. So after 2 weeks, actually, the temperature going down. And so you can take off all those leaf. And then you just try to, what you call it, let it like breathing there, you know. And then when it's really cool, and then you start throwing it in the rice field.
Like the fertilizer, using it as.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, thank you. I think Yulie has answered Dr. Asman's questions that she's not using any additive at all, I would say.
Yes.
So how about pest control? Does EE alone enough to prevent pests? Just now you mentioned about you can settle the rats. Then how about pests? Other thing? How you treat?
For the insect, I told you that I made my own all the leaves that my father said, oh, if you put this, then it's very good to get away the insect. Actually, I'm just blending it and ferment it like 1 or 2, 3 days, and then I spray like that. So you see how looks healthy the rice paddy is. Actually, it doesn't really need that much. As I spray Eco-Enzyme every 3 days, sometimes with my plant-based pesticide, sometimes it's only Eco-Enzyme with water, sometimes it's with that shell of the egg. So it's every time it's different, not always the same thing. So that was the result of my rice paddy.
Just now you mentioned about pesticide. You mean what do you mean about pesticide that you use here?
This pesticide, plant-based pesticide.
Yeah,
I use plants. I get all those leaves that my father told me that it's good to get away those insects, you know. So I blend it and then I ferment it with Eco-Enzyme and then I spray like that.
So the pests, not much issue with that pest, right? I remember you shared me about one story about the youngster talking to the insects. Maybe you can share the
Yes.
story.
Okay. Well, this is actually I don't know how it works in Malaysia, but as now I'm being with more and more farmer in Bali. So this young one planting, I don't have pictures, so I was looking for that and I don't have it, but I put it actually in my Facebook that a guy who plants the long bean, you know, we call it kacang panjang in Bali or Indonesia. And he only also use Eco-Enzyme. There is no spray. He only treated the soil with the compost. That even this compost is from the waste what place we call it TPA in Indonesia, where you throw all your garbage there. So he used this compost, and then after he just pour Eco-Enzyme there with water. There is no air energy, it's just that. And then he planted his long bean seed. I tell you, it's so good. It's so tasty. And then he said, I asked him, what did you do with the insect? I mean, I went there, there's no insects. And he said, I spoke to them. I spoke to the insect. He said, what did you say to the insect? He said, please, ulat, what you call it?
Yeah, the insects, yeah.
Yeah, please, you can eat this part. Please don't go around. As I plan this long bean is to feed the kids in the school, because in Bali now, in Indonesia, the government opened a canteen. That canteen served the kids for lunch. So he sold his long bean to this canteen. So that was he said to this insect, and he said, I was amazed. They didn't eat others. It's only they eat this part, he said. And actually, I see that part. Yes, it was eaten. But after that, I went around to his long beans plants or garden or this rice field. It's really looks very, very healthy. So I would like to make actually more video later with him, because now we're gonna do it again. Replant this long bean and using only Eco-Enzyme. And the flowers of this plant is so much. It's so much. It's amazing. Eco-Enzyme is amazing.
Okay. Hopefully, I've answered the second question from Dr. Asman. There's another one, how to prevent birds from eating your paddy. Do you have this issue in your paddy?
No, I share my rice field with the birds. But then they didn't come. I said, you can eat my rice paddy. But as I guess the smell of Eco-Enzyme, you see, this perfume of different kind of fruits, they didn't really come. I was just try maybe one part and do. If you still have some doubt, maybe I don't know how many rice field you have in your area there, Dr. Asman. Because what I see, they didn't come to my rice field. Actually, they go to the neighbors. Sorry.
It's actually you are offered them, but they are not coming in other way.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so there's another questions. I think this is from Indonesia. I can't really, so blessed and inspired.
Yeah, greetings from Bandung. So blessed, inspired, where we can. Ya, Pak Feni Hartolo ya, our Ibu Feni Hartolo ya. So, I don't have that much mentik susu, but I can send you to now to other farmers which they do it. So just contact me later and I will give you the link where you can get it, because it is really, really good, this mentik susu variation.
For what I know from Yulie, she's actually doing this and then plants her own paddy with this eco-enzyme, treated it nicely. But actually, they are not selling. So even though it's in meaning to say you got money also you cannot have unless you know her. So
because we don't have much, and I would love to share it with you guys. Every time there is my family come, and I want them to taste the different. You see, when you cook this rice and you put it outside for 3 days, nothing happened to this rice. You see, if you buy it from the store and you cook your rice, not even a day, it's already, busuk, or you cannot eat it anymore.
it's like looks like decay, those kind of things, because of the strong life force. Because the soil that she treated quite nicely provide a lot of life force, and then even though for the plants that are handling because if you have listened to her, what she shared just now, so after some maybe a strong wind or something, the paddy around her others her neighbors are like lying down. For hers, right, still can stand very straight. It's just like a human, you are very strong. So it's like in any other challenges and any thing happen, you still can manage. So this is the life force. That's why they can like we say that decay less slower, maybe in other words. So actually it's the strong life force that provide this. So for us, we want to just like what she has shared about that her fathers after taking this rice get healthier because our body, we need this kind of life force. Not only about the vitamin or mineral, those things, they are just part of it. The main things to support us, our life actually is the life force, just to share with you guys. And here got another question like from Kambui Kyong. Eco-enzyme is to be made ourselves or must purchase the eco-enzyme ready-made? This one maybe I can answer you because this eco-enzyme, right? Yeah, we make ourselves. Basically, we all learned from Dr. Joanne, which originally from Thailand, Dr. Rosukun. So actually, there's a formula is one part of the molasses sugars or brown sugar, and then 3 parts of the kitchen waste, and also 10 part of the water, and then we let it there stay for 6 months. Then we can start to use it. So this is the fermentation for this. Initially, we want to do this because we want to treat the garbage problem, okay, the rubbish. So we want to, for the environmental purpose, reduce the pollution. So if you want to know more about how to make eco-enzyme, Kelly has shared the website, Enzyme SOS. So there are a lot of informations there. So other than using it in the farm, actually we can use in other area as well, like in our daily life, our cleaning, and maybe in the medically also. So it's like for me, is eco-enzyme has become one of my necessity. Okay, so go everywhere. This is a must rather than other thing else. So this I can share with you for her to use in a paddy. So she has another formula which called the energy water. So actually is to ferment again. So with the water again, 20 to 50 liter of water, and then 1 kg of the 1 kg of the molasses and another 1 liter of eco-enzyme. And then for what I understand from her, so they're just mixed and then can straight away use already. Okay, this is another, because eco-enzyme can make it very strong, right? It need water. Okay. And then here, please share Yuli's contact number, my wish list to visit her paddy field. I think everyone here tonight also wish to visit your paddy. I also wish to, and then tries the rice. Maybe you can share how they can reach you in the chat group. Yeah, Yuli. She actually have the Facebook. Her Facebook, she has a lot of updates and a lot of her educations to others as well. So Kelly also share something. Yeah, if you want to learn, for those in KL Selangor, you can come to learn from us at Kongsi House. And other than this, Yulie actually is from, I think I forgot to introduce her. She's one of the volunteer and also the chairperson, right, in the Enzyme Bakti Indonesia. So for them, right, they are not only sharing about eco-enzyme, they're also sharing about the healthy lifestyle. So maybe you can reach them to stop, to have more knowledge from this if you are in Indonesia. Okay, and again, difference between eco-enzyme. I'm sorry, could you repeat again the difference? Okay, Yulie has shared her contact number here. Maybe you guys, and she can reach by WhatsApp. Okay. So I think maybe, okay, so eco-enzyme and energy water. How should I say? Okay. Okay. Actually, eco-enzyme, I don't know how to, because Eco-Enzyme, right, actually you want to convert the waste into something very useful. So Eco-Enzyme, just now I shared, we only need three ingredients, which is water, molasses, and kitchen waste. Kitchen waste, right, is like anything from plants. I will make it very simple. Anything from plants, so long it's not cooked. So, and then you need it ferment for 6 months. So it will become Eco-Enzyme. So when you cut Eco-Enzyme, right, there will be water, and then just now she mentioned about ampas or the waste, sometimes we call it. So after 6 months, we call it harvest, means that we can separate the water and the waste. So the water, normally we call it the Eco-Enzyme. Okay, the water, and then we will mix with something. When we want to use, we mix with water. Normally we say in generally 1 in 1,000. So it's very diluted. Okay, so for the energy water that Yuli has shared just now is for her to use in a farm. So to make it like more energy, more useful for her farm to convert for the life force. So for that, she actually mix again. Use this 1 liter of Eco-Enzyme, and then with 1 kg of molasses sugars and 20 to 50 liter of water. So this is what Kelly has shared. So this, they call it energy water. Okay, for her farm use. Okay, so for after you have mixed, you can straight away use. Is it clear now? Can I have the address for Kongsi house? Actually, you can come to visit Kongsi house this weekend. We are open. All right, I think you are very clear. So any other question from the floor? So if no more, I'll say thank you to Yulie. And she has leave her contact here. So if you want, you can WhatsApp her in the number, and also you want to know what she's doing, you can check out her Facebook. Maybe you can share your Facebook, Yulie.
Yes, my Instagram is
Okay, so we continue. Thank you, Yulie.
You're welcome. I'm very glad that I could share it with you all.
Yeah, it's very inspiring, and like give a lot of trust and confidence for us to use Eco-Enzyme, because a lot of times, right, we will doubt whether it works or not, and then we use a lot of thought that make us think that, yeah, we should do something, add something else. For hers, right, it's totally on pure trust on the power of the Eco-Enzyme. So we talk about, because from here today until now, we also talk about the food safety, actually about the social responsibility of eating. For those who consume food, we are the consumers. Actually, we are the main driver for the transformation of agriculture. For the agricultures, right, since the invention of the pesticide or those called a lot of chemicals, they heavily used. And then actually it's not only give the burden to the environment, the person it is will consume it actually also in challenges the health. Even some who are the farmers, they are the front line for this, have a lot of issue. So for the chemical use, right? So this is about the agricultural land in Malaysia. So for the organic land, actually it's only less than 0.1%. It's only a lot are actually oil palm. This is what in Malaysia happening in Malaysia. So for this, you see, when you are in the sky, you can see our paddy, our farm is covered by oil palm. But the question is, that this able to feed us? We are hungry, can we eat these kind of things to sustain us? How about our safety, food safety? How to ensure we are really get like the food, quality food? This is what all happened from the very beginning, also from the back then in 1844. It's all about to look for the healthy food. So this come a chance that this happened to now is 2026, 2024. So this is this, you can see this actually is the GK organic farm. So for this, right, they are all the while actually they are growing it, cultivate it nicely with organically, and then with all the protect all the ecosystem. So during 2024, so the landlord decide to sell it. So I think this is the chance for us to really secure our food source. So the food source that we means, right, actually have to grow from the soil. Only we can sustain our life. So this comes to the chance that we have to do something. So for this, how we were thinking how to make these things foreverly community use, so that to stop the land selling from one to the other, because when it goes sell to the next person, it will sell it higher, then we ask for the highest return. So we come to the idea that actually can we do something just for community owned. So we come with the community land trust. So land, with this, land is treated as a community asset held in trust by not-for-profit community owned entity, not as commodity for the speculation. So it's a time for us to change our relationship with the land. So in order to do this, so we have actually we are thankful to get the support from our legal team. So why we think that land trust can be done? So this is actually the pictures from the Campbell, the Cornwall Park, or in other words, One Tree Hill Estate from Auckland. So this actually, they have their land, this piece of land, right, has been managed by trust since 1901. So it's more than 100 years. So until now, they still remain as a park and then as a farm. So this is a possible that you can continue to use it as properly as agriculture, with the organic farming, that taking care of the land. So this is our advisor teams. So they will help us to do this into the trust, so that it will be not for the organic. Just now when you saw about the GK farms, this year has turned to 32 years, 32 years old. So for this, with the land trust, we want to make it not only for 32 years old, it can be maybe more and more like this, what happened in Cornwall Park in Auckland. So that's why it comes with the movement, we call it Fund a Land with Kongsi, so that we want to make this into a community-owned land. So that in future, this is it can't be any commodity to be sold again. Okay, so we will stop at whether it is possible to stop in our hand. So this is the time. Okay, so for this, right, actually we need everyone to join us. So our goal actually is to have fund for 3.65 million. You can see here there's a deadline, October 2025. It seems already passed, right? But actually it's very thankful to our landlord. Actually, they allow us to extend. Okay, but we have these two deadline. So by April 2026, we'll be able to meet the goal. We actually can get back our rental, which is about 66,000. So if you really fail to do this, and then we have another deadline up to the end December 2026. But by the time our rental will be forfeited lah. So that's why we very hopefully that we can reach our goal, meet our goal in April 2026 to really purchase this 32. Now this year is 32 years of the organic farm, the GK one. So GK actually is one of our, it could be one of these to kickstart our movement to have this secure the land use and secure our food safety. Okay, so for those who wish to support us, you can just to know more about this movement, you can have the scan to know from here. And also you can support by purchasing our merchandise, okay, here. And also you can join our green carpet to know more about Kongsi, to know what is happening. The Kongsi, the upcoming green carpet is this Saturday. So you can scan to register if you are interested to know, and if you are in KL Selangor. And also at the same time, we are having other activity as well. On the Saturday, we have this sourdough making. And also on Sunday, we have this pottery workshop. is one of the gift as well also from Danny. He actually has contributed his artwork pottery to do the rice fund for the fund a land, and also now he moved forward and then he want to do the workshop sharing to in other words, I will say like get your hand dirty lah, because you have to has a chance to do this pottery, and he will just share. And for these activities, right, he actually for all the pay as you wish. So meaning that you for all this, right, is on your own how much you want to, and then also for all this we will contribute to fund a land. So for those who are interested, you can let me know about that, and also remember to prepare your apron. Now only I remember, because or else your shirts you will get dirty. So it's on Sunday morning. Start at 10. Maybe you can come earlier, 9:30, and then the lunch is the optional one. And then also at the same time, afternoon, we have this Kongsi idea sharing by Yat Hing. Marie Orchard is another farmer. So, of course, we would like to invite you to these activities for a day at GK Farm in 15 March or 11 April. So, take my video.
Tell me what it takes to get you feeling alive. Tell me how to show you it's a beautiful life. I'll do anything to pull you into the light, 'cause everything will change when you open your eyes. Yeah. So don't you let the sunlight go out without you. Don't you realize how lucky we are? Open up your heart, baby, let it all go tonight. Live your life like it was running out. Live a life, we gotta scream it out.
So for this a day at GK Farm, so if you are interested, you can register or maybe contact Winnie at this contact number or me. Okay, so this is our Kongsi, because we are building a community. That's why we have a lot of the classes or maybe about the learning. So this is caring with dignity as essential of elderly care. So this is speaking in Chinese, but it's English interpretation. So this now is still have early birds until 18. Okay. So and also another big event we have is the Seming Dalan 2 biography in September. So this is our big dates, I would say. So just now I already shared February, we have this for elderly one, and then we have another in July is about anthroposophy learning. Now we have module 2 and still open for the registration, even though the module 1 has done, but this is teaching from the Taiwan. It's in Mandarin lah. Okay. And biography we have two types. One is in English by Rolf, and the other one is the Mandarin by Dr. Joanne. And also another big date is in October. So mark your calendar, and follow after that we have a Claremont International Conference as well in November. Okay, so if you wish to know more about our activities or maybe you cannot follow what I have to say, you can join our group. We have these two. One is our community WhatsApp group, and the other one is the learner group, which is much more focused on the learning. Okay. So for the Fund and Land, if you want to know like how to contribute and don't know what, or maybe not wish to know more about it, you can contact either Kelly or me, myself, Zoe. And also I will really, if you haven't been to GK Farm, you should go there lah. So it's a very special experience. For normally weekend, they have open to public for the farm visits and the luncheon, so you can contact them at this contact number. And remember, must make booking. Okay, so before I end this, I will want to share this one about the hummingbird stories. So this is about the forest fire. So when the forest fires, right, this hummingbird want to do something, so he carry water to like one to put off the fire. So every time we put a very, very little of water because the mouse is very small, the bird is very small. So every time she do, but of course we get questioned by her friends, his friends as well. So for this hummingbird, they will say that I may be small and insignificant, but I'm doing the best I can. Just the same as the fun and land thingy. So we are trying our best to do what we can. So there's a timeline, there's what things, but we don't know what it will happen. But what we can do is what we can do. Okay. So this is my slide before this, and then of course before that. So this is because Chinese New Year is coming, so we have this Chinese New Year hamper. So it's 160%. Or if you want to buy more, so it's 5 set is at 800 and 12 set is at 1,800. So you want to know more about this, right? You can contact the contact number here, Jiahao, or the Kongsi store for the order. So for the pickup, normally is in the Kongsi house that Kelly has shared the address. So for those who want to come to Kongsi house, I will make you remember, please use Google Map, okay? To use Waze, okay, use Google Map. Okay, so once again, you can join our group here. So, and also this video, these sessions we will share in our in our YouTube channel. So you can check out the Kongsi Co-op YouTube channel for even for before that we have a few series of the Kongsi idea as well. You can have it from there, and also you can find our movement, our activities from other than this website for WhatsApp. You can also find from the Facebook. Okay, that's all for me from today. And thank you very much.